for some opportunities in BI field.
Okay.
So as he told, it's almost the same. Like even I'm looking for Cognos developer position, and the thing what we are looking out from this training is uh, morely it's like if you cover the basics and give us some real-time examples of each and every scenario which we cover during our training, that would be great actually.
Sure, Sumit. Good. Guys, I just want to tell you a few things before starting this session. You have aware of the versions, Cognos 8.4, Cognos 10. Cognos 10.2 is the latest version.
Right.
And Cognos 8.4 is the previous version.
Exactly.
You have an idea about all these stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, if you guys want to put up some kind of experience, so you should be aware of 8.4.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Because now you stay countries, you have to put up like 7-8 years of experience. So obviously you should be aware of this 8.4, right? So what we do is we'll just go with the 8.4 initially, and 10. I don't think so. There are big changes in the 10. No, we'll just initially go with 8.4, then later on classes we'll brush up on us. We'll just go through the 10 also, 10.2 also. Fine? Is it fine, or do I need to start directly 10.2?
I prefer 10.2 because most of the companies are asking for 10.2. So, but I mean, as you told, like you said, like you should have the basic knowledge about 8.4. Yeah. So you can a few things which are similar, which are same. You can use for 8.4. The features which we can use for say in 10.2 you can use for 8.4 for that features, and the latest features which are like additional in 10.2, so you can teach us in 10.2. So it's
there is no
anything. Yeah.
Yes. There is no added changes, between. So here we have modeling is framework manager. They're also the same thing.
Right.
Small changes. If we initially go through 8.4, then we can walk through the 10.2 also. Just my suggestion is to you guys have to go through the 10.2 initially. 8.4. And later on we can just go through the 10.2 also. There is no big changes in the 10.2. Yeah. So you have an idea about all this ETL and reporting tool, or do I want to start from the scratch? So if you have an idea about what is data warehouse, what are all the ETL tools and all this stuff, then I need to discuss all this stuff. Do you have an idea about what is data warehouse, what are ETL tools, what is BA tools and all this stuff? You have an idea? Or do I want to start from the basics?
Just give us a basic idea in say 2 to 3 minutes, not the entire how the data warehouse is, because we do have some basic understanding in our masters. We did study this, so just give us basic just to start this, and then we can proceed further.
Yeah, and not only this, before starting tool, generally what we do is we'll take 1-2 sessions on data warehousing concepts. So as well as Cognos basics, features, architecture, versions, and the next third or fourth class we'll start working on the tool directly on the tool itself. So I'll just brief up, not take more than something today. I'll take 15-20 minutes on the data warehouse. So we'll get an idea of something.
Yeah, the thing is, as we do not have the real-time experience, so that's the only challenge. If you can compare it with the real scenarios, and
yes, sure. And our classes completely will work on the tool itself. No theoretical classes. Only just first 2-3 classes, because data warehousing concepts, architecture, features, versions, all these stuff we'll just discuss theoretically. So remaining entire sessions will be only completely on the tool itself, no theoretical classes.
Okay,
Yeah.
and Raj, once we finish today's session, can you just send us the course content so that we can just look at
Sure,
the
sure.
course
I'll
content?
just send you. I'll send you the course content. No problems. I
Yeah,
can send you the course
yeah,
content.
Yeah.
So are
yeah,
you able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So
yes,
right, guys. So now we'll discuss about these basic things like what is data warehouse and why data warehouse is required and what are all the ETL tools we have and what are all the BI tools we have. So what exactly is a data warehouse, guys? Any idea?
yeah. It's collection of all the data which cannot be
Hmm.
stored in a normal database.
Hmm.
It is stored in a data warehouse.
Hmm.
Yeah, like even the
So
And also,
historical.
it doesn't.
hmm.
Yeah,
It doesn't
and it does not have normalization.
normalization.
It's not applied.
Hmm. Okay.
I mean,
So
it stores away the historical data, everything.
yes, good, good.
Yeah.
So fine. See, coming to here, data warehouse. What is warehouse? Warehouse is nothing but a, the terminology wise, we say warehouse is nothing but a go down in the market. So data warehouse means where here we are storing data in the warehouse. So that was the reason we call this as a data warehouse. So warehouse is nothing but huge amount of anything can be stored in a warehouse. If I store, something rice in a warehouse, then that would be rice warehouse, or some tomato means tomato warehouse. The same way here we are storing data, huge data in a warehouse. So that was the reason we call this as a data warehouse. So before this, we'll just go through a real-time example so that you'll get a clear clarity about this data warehouse, why data warehouse, and all this stuff. So, and see, I'll take a business. Okay, so I want to start up a new business. The company name is ABC. Okay, so the products I deal with is FMCG, fast moving consumer goods. I think you have an idea of fast moving consumer goods like brush, toothpaste, everything comes under fast moving consumer goods. So to maintain all the transactions
Yeah.
of my business, so I should have a database, obviously, right? So because if you go for any mart, any big bazaar or something kind of thing, so once if I buy all the products, or if I go to the billing counter, they'll just provide as a bill and we'll pay the amount. For all these,
Yeah.
the storage of our complete information, we should use a database. For front
Database.
end, yes. For front end, again there will be an application like SAP or their front end window system, because they just punch on the product so that automatically that information will be captured in the monitor and they will generate the bill. That was the front end tool. The back end, if I want to store my complete information or complete information, I should have a database. So I use Oracle as my database to capture my complete business. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
you able
Please
to
go
hear?
ahead.
Right. Okay. So now it was located in the south region of India. Let's say, for example, my business was located in the south region. So now my business was growing rapidly. As a higher management, let's think you guys are the higher management of this business. So what you plan? If your business was damn good in the south region, so what you guys will plan? Hello.
I didn't get you the question right.
Okay. See, you are the owner of this business. Okay.
Okay.
You guys started a business. Okay. The company name is ABC. It deals
Okay.
with FMCG product. Like you have like a big bazaar, you started your own business in some India in the south region. Let's say, for example, in the south region, you have started a business. So,
Okay.
okay, if your business was growing rapidly, as a higher management, what you guys will do?
First, we will look at the data on what products we are selling good
Mm.
and compare it with different scenarios or different, fields.
Yeah, do
And
analysis.
then we can implement, and then
After
implement it
final
in
your
other
analysis,
areas.
yes, after finally your analysis was damn good, then what you guys will do? You came to know that your business was, growing rapidly by analysis and all this stuff. Then what you will do as a
We'll
higher
try
management?
to, we're going to open a few more,
Yes, right.
marks, in that area. So,
Fine. So if the business was damn good in the south region, obviously we'll plan to start up another showrooms or some kind of business rooms in the other locations. So
right.
let's say, for example, if I start something company in the north region, and here again we have two things. If I want to set up a new company, I need to start it from the scratch. If I can acquire an existing company, from the day one itself, I can explore my business.
Right.
So I thought to acquire a company in the north region. It's the same FMCG company. So I acquired, let's say for example, in the north region, I acquired one company. So its name was XYZ, and it also deals with the FMCG product, fast moving consumer goods. And already this is an existing company. They are using MySQL as their database. They are using MySQL. You know this, right? MySQL is a database.
Yeah.
So here they are using MySQL. So here also the business was damn good, and I want to explore my business in other regions also. So now I have my business in the south, north, east and west. Okay, even on the east and west also I acquired few companies. Okay, so now my business was across India. So in the other regions, okay, in one area I'm using Excel as my database, and another area Sybase I'm using as a database. You know Sybase?
Yeah, Sybase database, yes.
Yeah,
We just heard. Yeah.
So these are all the different databases. Before that, you know database, right?
Yeah.
Database is nothing but where we can store all the information in the form of
Yes.
tables.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right.
So now my business was across India, south, north, east, and west. Now,
Yeah.
as a higher management, I just want to analyze my business, and I want to know where exactly my business stands for. Okay, so if I want to analyze the complete India business, earlier I have a single in South region. I'm using Oracle database, and I can capture the information and I can analyze. Now, my target now, I have complete India business. Let's say, for example, I just want to know India sales, Lux soap, female customers who came to the stores and purchased Lux soap. What was the quantity sold last month, and what was the revenue generated on this? Okay, this kind of information if I want to know. So now what should I do? India-wise information is required, not particular region information. So India-wide, what was the Lux soap female customers who came to the stores and purchased? What was the quantity sold last month, and what was the revenue generated on this?
Okay.
So this information I need now. So if I want this information from the complete India, what should I do now?
Get the reports of from all the regions and start analyzing.
What should I do? I want to analyze all these 4 regions database now. 4 regions Lux soap sales. I just want to capture this information.
So I think these South region database, North region, everything should be moved into a data warehouse, and from there we have to
Pull out the report.
pull out the report, right?
Right. Perfect. So what we have to do is we need to integrate the 4 databases first. Is our target. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Because
right.
now I need information from all these areas. So from all these 4 different databases. So what my main target is, I need to integrate these 4 databases so that I can extract the required information is my target. So if I want to integrate these 4 databases, what are all the various options we have? So one option is
ETL.
I can change this MySQL to Oracle database, and this Sybase to Oracle, and this Excel also to Oracle database, so that it will be in a single database system. Everything will be. So I want to integrate all these 4 databases. One better option is I can, change all these 3 databases into a single system environment. I can change or else these 3 into MySQL, or these 3 into Sybase, something into a single database system. For this, what will happen is I need to purchase software again. Okay, so I need to recruit resources. Because if I go with this changing it to a single database system, it is a time-taking process, and cost-wise it is high.
Yeah.
Okay, and resource recruitment and lot of things has been incurred in this process if I go with changing a single database system. So rather than doing this, what I can do is I can go with the data warehouse. See, integration of 4 different databases. So analysis and decision making. So fine. Yes. What I'll do is, see here, let's say for example the 4 databases are here: Oracle, Excel, MySQL, Sybase. Okay, I'll extract the complete information, metadata structure, see into one area, and I'll apply transformations here. I'll extract in the transformations area, I'll extract all the metadata into the transformation area. Okay, so here I can apply some business logics as well. Let's say for example, here in the South region Oracle database, I'm using gender, you take gender as male and female. Okay, so I'm using here MALE and FEMALE, female in the Oracle. Coming to the Excel, I'm just using MF for male and female. Here I'm using 01, and here I'm using something 001, 002, because the naming conventions will be different, right? Even for the product, coding, everything will be, naming conventions will be different. So what I'll do is, because if I get data, Luxsoap means I asked female customer. So for female customers, if I get 4, 5, 6 naming conventions, I'll be confused for analysis, right? So in the transformation area, what I'll do is, if it is male female, make it male female. If it is 01, male female, make it. If it is 001, 002, male and female, and the same way. So in the transformations, what I'll do is, I'll change the naming convention. Whatever it may be, 01 or 02 or something it may be, just change it to male and female. Okay, in the gender tab. So what I'll make here is, I'll make the data consistency from inconsistency to consistency. Okay, so then after making this consistency in the transformation area, here we have lot of transformations available where we can apply and we can cleanse the data. Then once after everything has been successfully done, then I load it to the data warehouse. See guys, data warehouse is also a database. Okay,
Yes.
You have to observe one thing. There is a small difference between shop and go down. Shop in the sense will have very few amount of stock, whereas go down means huge amount of stock will have. The same way here we'll have a very less amount of data here in the databases generally, and in the data warehouse we'll have huge amount of data. Regularly every monthly or 2 months, what I do is I'll put a automatic I'll schedule batch file, then automatically that will be transferred to here, and from here to it will be loaded into the data warehouse.
Okay. Right.
Okay, so it depends on my business. If I require every weekly transfer of my data, I can do it weekly. If I require monthly, every month what I do is I'll just transfer my data to data warehouse. So data warehouse is nothing but where we store data. It's nothing but huge amount of data. All the years of data will be stored in the data warehouse itself. So, okay, once this process like extraction, transformation, loading. So, a complete process is known as ETL process. Extraction, transformation, loading is it's a process, ETL process. For this process, there are lot of tools available in the market.
Yeah.
You know about ETL tools, right? So there are a lot of tools available for this ETL process, like Informatica,
Data stage.
Ab Initio, and there are a few open source tools also available in the market. Pentaho is an open source tool even available in the market. And a lot of open source tools also available in the market. So why companies prefer, most of the companies go with these paid tools, because if I was stuck up with any kind of issue, if I purchase the software, then obviously they have to support that. So that was the reason most of the companies, prefer these paid tools, not the open, paid tools. Whereas Informatica, Data Stage, Ab Initio, all these are, need to pay amount and purchase the software.
So
Open source means which will be available freely in the internet.
okay.
There are a lot of tools available even in the internet. We can download and we can use it. But if I stuck up with any kind of issue, they will not. No one will support it because it is not a paid tool. Just simply downloading from the internet and using. So that was the reason most of the companies will prefer paid tools, not these open source tools. So once if extraction, transformation, loading is done and into the data warehouse, if the data has been loaded into data warehouse, okay, finally what is our target? So we need the information. Now the information has been stored systematically in the data warehouse. So now we need to fetch that information from the data warehouse. Okay, so now let me know, even this is also a database. I can use Oracle or SQL Server or something for this data warehouse also, obviously. So now, if I want to fetch data from the database, what should we do? If I want to fetch information from the database, now in the data warehouse the complete information is available. If I want to fetch from here, what exactly does the database know? SQL language. Obviously, if I want to fetch data from the database, we have to write SQL query and we have to fetch the data from the data warehouse. Clear?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now we have to write SQL and we have to pull the data from the data warehouse. But nowadays we are not doing that. So we are using these BI tools, business intelligence tools. So I think you should ask me a question. Why companies are investing some crores on the BI tools? Okay, what this BI tool will write query instead of us and it will fetch the data, right? So
Yes.
see here BI tools, company has to invest some crores on the BI tools. If I go with manually, see let's say for example I will recruit two guys, senior guys on Oracle, and I'll ask them to write query and give the data to the analyst. So it would be a matter of something around 50k or 50k. It completes here and okay, something around in maybe $2,000 or $3,000. But the companies are investing some crores on the BI tools. What might be the reason?
Time.
Large data. Large data they have to, pull out. And take more time to execute those things and gather, or or maybe graphically they want to show. Graphically they want to see.
Even in Excel also we can see graphically. Once of data is converted, we can do that also.
I think the major factor is time. Because like if we sit and start writing queries for each and every requirement, we have to start writing queries. That will take a long time, but the reports will, they'll automatically write queries, so that will reduce a lot of time. So
and even security wise also, because not every data is accessible to all the people in the organization, so security wise, the top level, the different level people have the different kind of this to access data. So maybe because of that, so that they can keep the security levels will be there to access the data. It might be one of the reason.
Yes.
Not the major factor, but one of the reasons.
What you said, all the reasons are correct. One is GUI, graphical user interface. Up to some extent, we can convert in the Excel to the graphical mode, but dashboards, scorecarding, everything cannot be done in the manual if I retrieve the data. And security is also, it plays a vital role, because based on the employee credentials or employee role, data will be restricted in the organization. That plays a key role. So security wise, and each and every time user cannot contact us for writing the query. Let's say, for example, he want to analyze India data. He just want to view something Hyderabad data. Maybe in the next second he want to analyze some Bangalore or Karnataka data. So each and every second his requirements will be keeps on changing for analysis. Each and every time he cannot contact the user. So that was the main reasons, GUI and time factor and security, keeping on everything in the mind. And the main important thing is, if the user at the time of writing query, if we did some kind of mistake, what will happen? The data, what he populated will completely be wrong. Yes. Then automatically the analysis will go wrong. Finally, the business will collapse.
That's right. Yeah.
So, keeping in mind all these, companies even ready to, invest some crores on the BA tools. So that was the main advantages of, if I go with the BA tools, I can use, GUI, graphical user interface, and security-wise, dashboarding, scorecarding, analytics, everything can be done here by using BA tools. So that was the reason, companies are behind this BA tools. So now you got a clarity about the ETL tools and BA tools. BA tools means
Cognos, business objects,
OBA, MSBA, SSRS, lot of tools. But if you go to 10 years back, you can't find all these tools. You only find, you remember, Cognos and business objects are the masters. If you go 10 years back, because I used to work from almost all 8 years. Nowadays, we got a lot of tools available, not only Cognos and business objects, OBA, each and every company has its own, Microsoft has their own MSBA tool. Oracle has its own OBA, and Hyperion also, it's actually Oracle tool. Hyperion also. Hyperion, and they are planning to integrate again OBA and Hyperion, doing a lot of changes in the versions. So a lot of business intelligence tools are available nowadays. Even open source tools also. We have a lot of open source tools available in the market. So this is about data warehouse, and now why data warehouse? If I want to improve my business, if I want to analyze my data, okay, so I should have a data warehouse, and I should have ETL, and I should have a reporting tool. I'll share you another example so that it will be very clear for you guys. Let's take a company. Okay, you just take any company, or chocolate company. Hershey's is famous, I think, in the USA. Earlier, I even has been working with the Hershey's also. See, let's take something, any chocolate company. Before Christmas, or for Christmas related, they have manufactured 10 different products of cakes or chocolates. Okay. Okay, for out of 10 products, okay, 6 products, let's take a small amount for your understanding. Let's take 10 products, 10 lakhs of worth of cakes has been manufactured before for Christmas only these cakes has been manufactured for Christmas party or something, Christmas festival. So in that, out of 10, 6 products sales was damn good. The complete sales was completed. Product sales was done. and remaining 4 lakhs, I mean 4 varieties of product sales was bad. Okay, Christmas has been completed. Some stock has been with the company itself. It was moved to the godown. Okay, now the owner, what he has to do now? He has to analyze his business. Why analysis? For decision making purpose. The main reason of analysis is for decision making. If I want to analyze means I should maintain a data warehouse. So I cannot blindly analyze it. If it is a small store, I can maybe up to some extent I can analyze. If I have 100 stores, I cannot analyze all the data. Okay, so for that reason I should have a data warehouse. Without data warehouse, it's highly impossible to analyze all the data. So now the 10 lakhs products, 6 lakhs products have been sold out and 4 lakhs has been moved to the godown. As a higher management, as a owner, I should have a data warehouse. If I have data warehouse, what I can do simply, I'll just retrieve the data. 6 lakhs have been sold. What are all the product names sold? So I just came to, after analysis, I came to know 6 varieties has been completely sold out, and remaining 4 lakhs of product of something, 5 products, 20,000 or 20,000 has been something has been not sold. The complete analysis, whatever products sold and whatever has not been sold, the complete information I'll get it if I use data warehouse.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So that was the main reason. So if I have a data warehouse, completely clear picture I'll get it. 6 product sales was good and 4 products sales was bad. For next Christmas, what I can do? The 6 product, this time I have manufactured 6 lakhs worth of products, right? So what I'll do is 6 into something double. I'll just manufacture the products, and whatever the sales was bad, what I'll do? I'll just add some ingredients. I'll reshape the product and I'll release as a new product, so that I can improve my business. If I don't have any kind of data warehouse, if I don't have any kind of analysis, and if I don't make any decision, if I repeat the same thing, next year what will happen? The business will be in the same stage or any kind of improvement. So that was the reason, companies are behind this data warehouse. So that is the reason we have today lot of requirements on ETL side and the BA side. Because nowadays, believe me, 10 years back, very big companies only used to have this data warehouse and this using reporting tools. Nowadays, small companies are also implementing this data warehouse and they are just using this ETL and reporting tools. And guys, Cognos is one of the costliest tool among all the tools. Still, companies are behind Cognos. Because the main reason is it is an IBM product, and since past 10 years it is serving lot of clients. So, and even in the Cognos we have Cognos planning, Cognos TM1, we have relational modeling kind of reports, we have multi-dimensional. For multi-dimensional we have transformers and analysis studio. Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, you got an idea about all this stuff what I have delivered?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any questions like this area, like or you understand or anything to be, let me know.
I mean the version wise, like initially you want to start with 8.4 and then you want to change to 10.2, not the 10.1, right?
Right.
And you're going to give the overview of all the TM1 or the new features which have been added? No. Okay.
That are completely, and let me know one thing, actually Cognos is a company name. So it's actually acquired by IBM. So now it was IBM Cognos. Cognos is actually a company name. The Cognos, we have around 70, almost 90 plus tools available. Not more than 90 plus tools are available. So that was the reason because lot of tools are available. We'll not discuss about. I'll just give you an overview, not tool knowledge and the TM.
Yeah, no. I'm saying like the overview. That's
Yeah,
it.
sure. I'll
What
just
it
give
does.
you.
That's it. Yeah. And you're going to give us the material. I mean, everything. Material
Yeah,
means
everything. I have.
interview point of things and.
Yes. I can help you 100%. Everything I can help you. Interview point. And one more important thing is here we don't find not more than what do you say 100 200 questions. Max we have 200 questions. Even the end user or interviewer cannot ask you more than that.
Okay.
So you guys has to concentrate on these areas to grab interview. So initially we'll discuss data warehousing concepts for one class, complete, because most of the interviewers will ask you about data warehousing concepts. What is star schema, what is Snowflake schema, and lot of things. What are the difference between OLTP, OLAP, and all these stuff they'll ask you. You just
one more thing. And how I mean, can we install the 10.2? I mean, do I need to talk with the Venkat, or you're going to guide us through installation procedures? And
installation is very simple. I'll just give you a simple link which is available in the net. Or we have lot of videos available for that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And how about the software plus
frankly speaking, I don't have idea about the software and all this stuff. You please check with Venkat, that would be better. Like we can guide you about software installation and all. Maybe whether they provide or because it is all licensed versions, right? I'm not sure like whether they'll provide you the access to the, or they'll give you a link for to work on the Cognos. I'm not sure. Even I'll check with Venkat. Even you guys can check with the Venkat, and I'll let you know once.
One last question. Yeah.
Sure.
And if you are through with interviews and those things in real time, if somewhere we got stuck in the work, so can we take your help? I mean, you're going to guide us, or can we? I mean, if we put a mail, you're going to.
Yeah, sure. The mail is always I'll be, I'll help you guys. Not, on continuously you can ask me to connect to your system and I cannot work with.
No, not like that.
100% guidance. You just send
initially some push-up is required from somewhere. So initially it might be if we stuck or we need some help from you. So.
No problem. Absolutely no problem. I can help you guys because even you are not aware of something real time. I can help you with the documents, and I'll just provide you all the documents so that you guys can.
And Raj, if we
about all this stuff, I can help you with the reporting and all this stuff because I have a lot of documents and a lot of things. Because Cognos is from past 10 years. So that is an advantage for you guys because anything you will get it in the IT toolbox or there itself solutions. Because while working with the tool, you will come to know a single report requirement we can do it 5-6 different methods even in the reporting tool and in the Cognos. So because this tool was past 10 years, so a lot of issues, questions, everything is available in the IT toolbox. Anything if you can mail it maybe in the not more than an hour, I'll just respond to the mail.
Yeah,
I
cool.
can
That sounds
the
good,
related documents and all this stuff. No worries about that. And one more important thing is it is very easy to survive Cognos.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that's the big challenge actually.
No, believe me, when compared to ETL or compared to other technologies, it's very simple and easy to survive even.
Yeah, but Raj, only thing is if we don't get the software, then how will we practice everything?
No, they'll provide you lab. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
You lab. They'll just give you a link, I guess. If you can log into that, and they'll give user ID and password.
You mean to say we can access the remote system like that? We can access the remote system?
Yes,
okay, that's good.
Yeah, whichever is, but at least we should get some access to.
Every day I used to give some kind of task for you guys. So you have to, once the session has been done, based on that I'll give you some kind of task. Because if you are habituated to this kind of environment, then it will be easy for you guys to, survive.
Right,
used
right,
to
that's
handle
right,
lot of
yeah.
trainings. Past 6-7 years I was in the market, and I used to handle lot of trainings, even face to face. I used to take
Okay.
regular corporate trainings because I have a clear idea like how to, a student need to be survive in the organization. So
Yeah, that is what we
even
need
if you-
now.
Yes,
And
you don't
initially
have
that is
to
what we need now,
practice.
that's it.
Only
and
1, 2, 3 classes will be theoretical because that too, most of the interviewers they'll ask you guys about these data warehousing concepts. All
Right,
these
right.
OLTP, OLAP. I'll just pass on the syllabus, everything to the Venkat. He will forward you the content syllabus, everything. Just go through that, and if anything is required for you guys, let me know. I can add in the syllabus.
sure. And Raj, how exactly the classes will be every day or weekends and the timings?
Timings, is this the time convenient for you? 7 o'clock? Or 8 o'clock is also fine with me. Indian time is,
You
I
mean?
think we have been started by 7 o'clock. Your time maybe around 9:30.
Yeah, 8 o'clock will be fine because I go to work and I come
Yeah,
back
8
at
should be there.
Yeah, even that would be better for me because I have to wake up by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is fine with me. No problem. 8 o'clock is
yeah. So 8 means
Yeah, 8
Central
should be
Time,
good. Yeah, 8 means
9:30.
no, 10:30 I think so.
that should be good. Yeah, should be good. I mean, Indian time 8 should be good. 8 a.m. for you. Yeah.
Yeah, 8
Actually, not Indian time. Actually, can we stick with the US time because once the daylight saving is over, then again the time changes here, but our work timing won't change, right?
No,
So
work timings also will change obviously. Work
for
timings
me,
also will be changed. IT side, as I am aware, because we used to work to the US client.
no,
The
okay,
working hours
but
also will be changing.
okay, yeah. For
In
now, let's
India,
stick with yeah, right.
Yeah,
And
for
how
now
long?
let's stick with 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30
for me,
Central,
7 o'clock
10:30.
Indian time.
Yeah, for me 10:30, right? Yeah.
Indian
It's
time is
8
7
o'clock,
o'clock.
right?
Okay, Indian time is 8 o'clock. Then that will
8
be
o'clock.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 o'clock. And how long this classes will be, like duration for the entire
See,
course?
we're gonna discuss data warehousing concepts, architecture, features. I'll just show you this. Initially, we'll discuss in the next class data warehousing concepts. Next class architecture, Cognos architecture, features, versions, because these are all important. Where you are going to put up some experience, you should know about the versions and the features, and architecture is more important. And data warehousing concepts is also very important because this is, you are not going to work on these data warehousing concepts and all this stuff. At the interview point of this is mandatory. So
Okay.
these two things will be theoretical, maybe 2 classes. Today one session has
Okay.
been on. So from here we start working with the tool.
Okay.
And the tool. So here coming to framework manager, this is a metadata modeling tool, window-based tool in the Cognos itself. We will discuss framework manager and report studio. Then query studio, Cognos connection, project complete process. Like if it is a development process, what would be the process? If it is a migration project, what would be the process? There will be a different process for each and every process. If it is a support project, what kind of roles and responsibilities will be yours? If it is a development, then what kind of roles and responsibilities? Everything will be discussed here. And before this, I want to add some more transformations and transformers and analysis to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that even
That is power play transformer, something like that.
Yes, Power Play Transformer and Analysis Studio. This framework manager and report studio is for relational modeling. This is
And
for relational. And Transformers and Analysis Studio is completely for 3-dimensional reporting.
and this business insight something is there, right?
Yeah, we'll just walk through all that 10.2 on business.
That comes under 10.2.
Yes, on 10.2. The framework manager, 8.4 we don't find all this stuff. We'll just walk through all those stuff. But that all are not required for you. The main important things, most of the requirements will be on framework manager modeling, and report studio is for report development, relational modeling. 80% of the jobs will be on this framework manager and report studio, and very less will be on the transformer and analysis studio.